Hello guys. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So I welcome you guys to this market review. You all are highly welcome. So we are going to review some couple of pairs and see if there is any opportunity or potential opportunity in them. So you are welcome to this market review for the week. Okay. On BTC, we don't have any trading opportunity on BTC. Okay, yes, price have reacted from this key level, which is a daily key level. We had opportunity that was beginning of the month on BTC. BTC made a low from 102 or 102 to 91K. So we were able to capitalize on that because we had our money pattern that formed within that leg. So we're able to capitalize on this drop. But right now, we don't actually have any harmonic pattern to be able to trade whatever that is happening here on BTC. But if you look at BTC from the weekly time frame perspective, you can see that price is a little bit price is actually bearish on the daily at the moment. We have had this um lower high. Price have made a lower high, have a lower low, lower high. So there's possibility that price might break below 91K. And if that happens, we might see price testing levels like 90K, 87K. Okay, but at the moment, if 91K holds price, then we're gonna see price testing this other block on 104, 105. Okay, so at the moment we don't have any trading opportunity on BTC. Now USD Japanese yen from the daily time frame, we have the spending sharp pattern here on USD Japanese yen. Okay, so before that, we had this trading opportunity on USD Japanese yen. So right now, price is actually um consolidating and accumulating within this level, but we need price to test the sharp pattern of 0.886 because we also have this inefficiency around here. So right now there is no we have a pending trading opportunity on US Japanese and we have this sharp pattern. So we anticipate what price will do whenever I get to this level. But right now, there is nothing to do on US Japanese yen. Even when we get this reversal to this point, my price might actually come to feel this inefficiency and then begin to go all the way up. Right now, until 0.886 is tested, on this key level is tested, I don't have any trading opportunity here. I don't need to enter any trade right now. I need to see price feeling this inefficiency and then giving me my entry criteria, my entry signal. For right now, we don't have any entry signal right now on US Japanese yen. We just have to wait and see what price we do. Okay. So in the past, we also had amazing trading opportunity on US Japanese yen. I don't think I think I've actually hide that. That was this leg. Okay, this particular leg we had amazing opportunity on this particular leg. I think that was a deep crap if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Sometimes I used to just remove the markup after the trading opportunity. I don't need to keep them. Um this should be butterfly pattern. Okay, 1.272 please. Yes, 1.272 butterfly pattern. We had this butterfly pattern on the US Japanese yen on this particular leg. We had this butterfly pattern here. That was the opportunity we got, that we saw price pushing all this high to this point in time. So we also had amazing opportunity here again on US Japanese. I think what we caught here was, I think it was if I'm not mistaken, this should be a bat or so. Let me check. From this low to this point, we had 0.886. Yes, we had a bat pattern here also. Why I'm remembering all of this, because I actually got all this opportunity. This is also a bat we had here on, just a continuation leg we had here on US Japanese yen. So it has been amazing opportunity on US Japanese yen. So far so good. But right now we need to see what price we do when it get to this level. For now, we don't have any opportunity until we see price testing this level and giving us an entry um an entry signal for us to take our trade. So Great Japan Japanese yen, at the moment we have 1 minute. Okay, on US Japanese yen, we have this potential bat pattern that we are looking at for here. Okay, we have this potential bat pattern that we are looking at for here, but it seems that price is reacting from this weekly key level. Okay, price is reacting from this weekly key level. But at that point in time, we don't even have any harmonic pattern that we can actually trade on that key level. So, and then we also don't have any confirmation also on that key level. And if you increase that, before that, last week around Thursday or so, last week on the 1 hour time frame, 2 hour time frame, we had this pattern here. Okay, we had this AB equals to CD pattern here, but unfortunately, we also had it was also a pattern confluence. I think I also posted that also out. We also had this pattern also, which is a sharp pattern as well. If I'm not mistaken, yes, we had this pattern here, but unfortunately, it was a break-even trade. It was a break-even trade. It was a break-even trade. Price reacted from 15 minutes OB, and then we tag our entry. A few minutes, 1 minute guys, having issue of network, please. Yeah, so price tagged into this 15 minutes OB and then gave us little profit. It was actually 2% anyway. We would like to catch the big move. So it was a break-even trade during NFP. Price push all the way down. So right now we don't have anything on US Japanese yen. So we just have to wait and see if this bat pattern will hold. That means we need to see price pushing all the way down, breaking through this key level on the weekly and pushing all the way down. And then we're going to see if you're going to see any kind of reversal entry confirmation on this level for us to take the buy. For now, we have this potential bat pattern. You can keep track of that. If you are one of our students, you can keep track of this bat pattern. Go to your chart and then just keep track of it and see how it develops. Okay. So now on um Euro Japanese yen, on Euro Japanese yen, the same thing that is happening here also. We are seeing price testing these levels. Okay. Um we are seeing price testing this feeling this inefficiency and then reacting from this other block here. Okay. Reacting from this other block here, which is actually valid. But we don't have any harmonic pattern there at the moment, um even on the lower time frame. Okay, let me see if we have anything here. Let me check. Let me look at this retracement. Barely tested 0.382, but then let me see if we can see probably a bad pattern around that level. No, we don't have anything. We don't have anything on this key level. Okay. So we don't have anything on this key level at the moment. So all we have to do is to wait and see if price will give us, even though we want to look at this A equals CD pattern. Let me look at that. Let me look at the symmetry of this. Very, very off. So there is nothing here on Euro and Euro Japanese yen. So the only potential pattern we have is on the 4 hour time frame where we'll have this potential bat pattern. We'll have this potential bat pattern on the 4 hour time frame. So we need to see price breaking below this point. Okay, and also price is also trading below the 50-day moving average, which also shows that we are actually bearish on the intraday. Okay, so let's see what happens. This is a potential pattern we have on this. Now for gold, we already have a pattern here on gold, but we need to see for gold we have this potential bat pattern. Okay, we have this potential bat pattern of 0.886 on gold. Okay, so we have this potential bat pattern on gold, but at the moment price is accumulating. And I don't like this accumulation that happens very close to a key level. Why I don't like it is because most times this accumulation could trigger a huge influx of volume, pushing price all the way up, meaning that this level will not hold. So had it mean this consolidation accumulation that's happening here is happening here, I'll be very much happy. Okay, but for this to be happening here, um, it you have to you have to be keep an eye on that, and then just be very careful, and let's see what price we do, because we'll have CPI, we also have PPI that is coming up. So let's see what price we do. This accumulation, you just have to look at it. But for now, we don't even have any trading opportunity on gold. We just have to wait for this bat pattern to play out. If it doesn't play out, then I'll be removing it from my watch list. Then I'll look at for other trading opportunities. So we'll have this key level here, and we'll have this daily key level, and we'll also have this valid OB on the 4 hour time frame. So we'll have the key level there, and then we'll have our harmonic pattern aligning with the key level, which is very superb, which is very powerful. And then on top of that, also have this OBS. So we need to see what price we do whenever it comes to this key level. Okay, so that is that on gold. Then we also have potential pattern on NAS 100. This is actually an AB equals to CD pattern on the 2 hour time frame. So right now, price have gotten to this key level, but we don't even have an entry. Yes, this is the only thing which you have to join the community to learn. You're going to learn our entry, because pattern completing doesn't mean that you're going to take the trade. You just have to wait for your entry, for any of our entry. If you don't see any of our entry, then we're not taking the trade. Okay, so now this is price have gotten to this key level, giving us this. So we look out for our entry. Right now there was no entry on this particular trade. So, and also you can see that the price is trading below the 4 hour below the 50-day moving average, which shows that we are still bearish on the intraday. Okay, so right now we might actually see price testing levels like 20K. Okay, price might test 20K. Okay, there is a lot of this is a key level also here. I think it should be a weekly key level if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we'll have the key level there, and also price might, if that key level doesn't hold, price might push all the way down to this 20 and 70 20,070 K value of NAS US Tech 100. And we also have this daily OB here. So let's see what price we do. And if that happens, do we have any harmonic pattern that we can actually uh, keep track? And if we look at what is happening here on this guy, we can actually see that this is a huge retracement to the downside. Okay, so right now I'm going to review this trade and see if we're going to see anything to this point. But right now, the only thing I might actually look out for is probably a crab or a deep crab or any of those stuffs. But right now, we don't have any of that. Let me look at 1.618 and see where that one occurs. Right now. So we are looking at deep crab from this leg. Okay, we're looking at deep crab from this leg. Okay, so what we might have here is a deep crab. Okay, we might have a deep crab here. Okay, so we might have a deep crab to this key level. So if that happens, then we'll look at for our entry. We had AB equals to CD pattern on this key level, but because we don't have any entry, the trade was not taken. Okay, so now we have a potential deep crab here on the what? On the 4 hour time frame. So we have a deep crab. We have a deep crab here on the 4 hour what time frame. Okay, so that is what we need to keep track of. Okay, so we keep track of this. Let me just update that on my journal. I think I have network issue. Let me refresh that. Okay, I'll update that after this video. I'll update on my journal. So US oil, what do we have here on US oil? For US oil, For US oil, we have few pairs to go. US oil and okay, for US oil, we have this pending bat pattern here on the 4 hour time frame, but we don't really have any entry here because on the daily time frame, the the entry was supposed to be confirmed. That was on Friday, but unfortunately, there was no entry here. There was no entry at all. There was no entry here on this US oil. There was no entry. Yes, the pattern is complete, but we don't have any entry. We don't have any single entry. We don't have any entry at all. There was no entry on this key level because today was supposed to be entry, but unfortunately we didn't have any entry at all. So this pattern completed, but we don't have any entry. So for the fact that this is a bad pattern, um, we can't get any other thing from this level. So the only thing we have to look out for is to see if price going to push up. Probably might have something like this is going to be a huge one, but the only thing we can get out of this place is what is a crap. And then if that happens, that means we are seeing a strong bullish, uh, very strong bullishness in US oil. Okay, so that means we're gonna see levels of this, and this is for me, it's a wishful thinking. I'm not sure this could hold, but let's see what happens. Price might give us a new pattern within probably within this level. We might see a new harmonic structure within this level, probably on the 1 hour time frame or so. So as price begin to develop, but right now we don't have anything at the moment. Okay, so just as I'm saying, we might have a pattern, but unfortunately, this low, we are supposed to. How do you mean this is something like this? Okay, then we can start looking out for shark, cipher, and all that. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So right now, price confirmed this harmonic structure, but unfortunately, there was no entry for this particular trade. Okay, so that is that. Grape juice and CHF, do we have anything? Yes, I think we have something that is pending here on this pair. So uh, we have 1 minute. I think my network is kind of slow. Just okay. As for grape juice and CHF, we have this crap pattern that I'm keeping watch of. Okay, price have broken through this weekly key level and is pushing down to this next weekly key level. Okay, if you look at that from the weekly time frame, you can see that that's a very valid key level. You can see our price is dropping to this key level. So let's see what happens when price begin to test 1.105 and 1.109. Let's see what happens if price because I like the momentum as price is coming pushing down to this key level. I like how price is pushing down. So let's see what happens here and see if we're gonna have this crap pattern on the Great Eastern CHF for now. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Now for we don't have anything on Euro USD for Great Eastern CAD. Okay, that GDP card. We have this crap pattern here on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so right now, all we have to do is to wait for entry. Okay, so we don't have any entry at the moment. Okay, price have gotten to this key level, so we don't have any entry. So by tomorrow, let's see what happens here by tomorrow and see if we're gonna have any confirmation on this key level for a reversal. For now, we don't have any entries. Okay, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, so for now, we don't have any entry. And if that fails, that means price might come to this. This is on the daily, so we'll have this daily key level as well. So price might come to this daily key level. Good. So we'll have this key level of resistance here. Price might begin to test this order block as well. This order block. Value order block will be on the daily, which is the key level. So price might begin to test these levels uh, and also to this weekly key level. So but for now, price have gotten to this key level. We have a valid crap pattern there on the 4 hour time frame, but we don't have any entry at the moment. Okay, so we just have to wait and see what price we do. USD card, unfortunately, price we had this 1 minute. Think, let me just load the network. Okay, for USD card, we have this valid we have this valid bat pattern on the 2 hour time frame. Okay, so we have this valid bat pattern on the 2 hour time frame, and we also have an entry. So price have reacted from this key level. So if you're not actually on the trade, it's already late. Yeah, it's already late. So this is where I've made your entry. Okay, so and then this is a valid pattern also, and price reacting from that. So for the take profit level, we're looking at 0.618 and 0.382. So we're looking at this level, which is our first take profit level, and then here, which is our second take profit level, which is the final take profit level on this trading opportunity. Okay, so we have a confirmation. The entry was also confirmed as of yesterday. Price have already tested as of on Friday. Price has already tested the key level on Friday, which is the confirmation. Okay, and then we also have our entry as of today. Okay, so we have our entry already. We have our entry already. So the only time this level will be valid, we need to see price. We need to see price breaking below this level, and then with the same momentum, probably push up to, you can actually look for sell from this level. For now, you don't have to look out for anything if you're not on the trade. So just have to observe and wait and see if this minor level will be broken. If price breaks this minor level with that breaks this minor level, then we can see if we can look out for a pullback and then look out for an entry. Okay, for now, we don't have any entry at the moment because as of today, this is what has happened already today. So we don't have anything at the moment as of today. Okay. So we don't have anything at the moment. So we just have to wait and see what happens. Okay. So we just have to wait and see what happens. Because for only place you can be looking for entry is around here. But if price gives us, but for this to be confirmed, we need to see price breaking below this level. We need to see this momentum, see price break below this level, and then pulls back to mitigate this other block. But if price mitigates here, then it is not a valid entry for me. Okay, so this is all I have on USD card. So we have three more left. AD USD. For AD USD, we have this valid should be valid crab pattern if I'm not mistaken. Just a few minutes for it to load. Okay, so we have this valid crab pattern. Okay, but price is here to text 1.618 and the complementary measurement of 3.618 as well. So and also you can see that we are fully bearish at the moment. Okay, we are fully bearish. Okay, as you can see, initially we had this pattern also which gave us that was 6 hour. Then I was NFP came out. That was on Friday. We had this push to the downside also, and that was on January 7th as well, which is Tuesday. We had this bearish push, and it has been very bearish. Euro USD bearish, GU bearish, AD USD bearish, and all the USD puts, they are all bearish. Okay, so it's been very, very bearish. And we have Trump inauguration coming up soon, and then we'll also have PPI, we also have CPI. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So right now, we just have to keep track of this trend line, this resistance trend line, and see what happens as price begin to pull to this key level. So we'll have the crab pattern we are keeping watch of. So just add that to your watch list and see what happens. So USD CHF. Now for USD CHF, last week we had this bat pattern here on the USD CHF. Okay, so unfortunately the pattern completed. We had an entry, but unfortunately price refused to move in our direction. Okay, because of course uh NFP came out, and because of the bullishness and all that, the sentiment and fundamental around the whole thing, and get that. We didn't get that. Okay, so this was supposed to be a valid bat pattern. Everything was valid, key level was valid, everything was superb, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. And sometimes it happens. It happens sometimes, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, so sometimes these things happens, and it is normal. Okay, it is normal. So Right now, we don't have anything at the moment on USD CHF. I don't even know why I keep that. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, we had this shark on the daily time frame. We had a very huge shark on the daily time frame. We need to see. For now, we need to see what happens. Okay, for now, we need to see what happens because the stop loss for the shark pattern, we're looking at 1.13 of what? 1.13. Let's look at that. Okay, let me just add that as well. So it's too huge, just slightly above this A, which is around here. So we're looking at this. Breaks above, if price closes above this level, this setup becomes invalid. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So this is this let's see what happens after today's trading opportunity. Today is Monday. Let's see what happens after today. Let's see what happens on this key level. Let's see if we're going to make a new high or no. So if that happens, we'll start to look out for entry. For now, just have to keep track of this minor just keep track of this minor trend line. Just keep track of it. Just keep track of it. Okay, yeah, just keep track of that. If you come to the um If you come to the 2 hour time frame or the 4 hour time frame, you can actually see how visible that is. Just keep track of this. Just keep track of this trend line. Just keep track of it and see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. So if you see a break below this trend line, then you might see price retesting here. Then you can look for entry, which is still valid for the sharp pattern. For now, we don't have any entry at the moment. So the last trading opportunity we have is the Euro NZD. Now, you guys know about Euro NZD and how it moves. Yes, so this is a trade that is still running at the moment. So uh, you guys know how most times if you trade Euro NZ, you know how it moves. It moves like crazy. Sometimes it's bullish, sometimes it's bearish, and all that. So it moves like crazy. But at the end of the day, we have made uh, we have we have we have made a low, and then we need to see what happens. So we need to see if price will take out this low. So that means we're going to see something like lower low, lower high, then lower low, and all that. So for now, entry has been made. We have actually secured some profits for those that entered here. Of course, this is a valid butterfly pattern, so we're looking for 0.618. We might not actually look at for these final targets. So all we're looking at for is 0.618. For now, we have price might come back to retest. Price might come back to fill out this other block. It's not valid. It's not even valid anyway. It's not valid. On the 1 hour, 2 hour is not valid. Then on the, because this is the candle, it's not valid. It's not valid at all. It's not valid. Okay. It's not, the other block is not valid because this is the candle. This is inside bar candle. None of the candle took out the high of that candle. So and it has mitigated. The other floor has mitigated. So it's not valid. It's not valid. And see. So it's not valid. So let's see what happens. Price is still pushing all the way up. Let's see what happens. So let's see what happens on this trade. So this should be all for now. So I've CHF Japanese yen. We have this valid pattern. Also, price is also reacting from. Okay, so it's valid and it should be a deep crab. Sorry, should be a deep crab. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. It's either no, it should be this should be butterfly also. Either lows. I think I've recorded that. So we need to see what price we do. So this would have been your entry for this particular trading opportunity, but unfortunately, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens because we have a key level that is below. Okay, we have this key level. I think I marked all of this out. I don't know. Probably network is slowing down. Let me just pause this a little bit. Yeah, so we have this key level here, which is the weekly key level, which I'm more interested to see price testing this key level than here. But price will do what you need to do. to do what they need to do. If price decide to obey this key level, then it's fine. But we need to see what happens at the end of the business day today. Let's see how let's see how this candle will play out. Let's see how it will play out. Okay, but I really would like to see price testing levels of 169.69. Okay, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Right now, we'll have a valid A because CD pattern on the 2 hour time frame. Let me just hide it for now. Let me hide this for now. Okay, so we have this valid A because CD pattern on the 2 hour time frame. Okay, so we'll have this on the 2 hour time frame, which is occurring on this what key level. But we need to see what this today's daily candle we do. We need to see what it will do based on our entry. We need to see what today's daily candle will do. Let's see how it will close. Okay, because don't be surprised that price at the end of the day might keep pushing down because normally we are, of course, you can see that we are clearly bearish. Okay, even 50 EMA is trading above. Is kind of the price is trading below the 50 day moving average. So we are clearly bearish. Okay, so even on the 1 hour time frame or so, we are also clearly what bearish. So right now there is no entry. Yes, has dropped to our um price have dropped to our potential reversal zone, and this harmonic pattern is confirmed, but then entry is the most important thing. Okay, entry is not the most important. It's one of the important things. Yes, everything about the strategy we trade is very important. Entry is also one of the most important things. Yes, it's one of the most important things that we look out for whenever we are trading. You can see that price have also come to mitigate this and this other block as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So we need to see price testing these levels. And if that happens, I'll review that probably by next week to see potential opportunity we have. So I've reviewed all the trading opportunities we have: CHF, Japanese yen, Euro, Euro NZD. I've also reviewed USD CHF. I've reviewed AD USD. I've also reviewed USD CAD. I've reviewed Great Dispense here, that is GDP card. I've reviewed GDP CHF. I've also reviewed US oil. I've reviewed NAS 100. I see it's pushing down. I've also reviewed gold. Okay. I've also reviewed gold and I like what is up. Let's see what happens because I like this is descending triangle or whatever. I like this chart pattern. So let's see what happened on gold. If gold break out, then we're looking at same price testing this key level, mitigating this other block. So I've reviewed gold. I've also reviewed Euro JPY. I've reviewed Euro JPY, and like I said, this is a potential pattern I would like price to or to text to push and test this level to so we can have this pattern. But unfortunately, let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see what happens here. People that catch BAM, I don't really trade BAM, but I don't trade BAM. It's not I don't believe in that. I don't trade BAM because price can, do anything that you want to do. You can push all the way up. If for instance you want to catch a BAM and then you want to take an entry here, you want to put your stop loss here. There's possibility that price will, take you out before coming down. So you're gonna see price probably doing something like this before. So I don't trade BAM. BAM is a valid harmonic trading strategy, but I don't really trade it because I've not really gotten a feel of how to place my stop loss and all that. So that's why I don't really trade. Okay. So, but we can take the BAM to this key level if you know how to trade BAM. Okay. So I've also reviewed GDP JPY. I've also reviewed that as well. So and the last of them I reviewed is USD Japanese yen. Okay, so right now price is pushing all the way down. So this will be off for now. So the pairs I've reviewed, go to your watch list, add them, and then if you trade the strategy I trade, you begin to monitor any of them. If you see trading reverse opportunity on them, you can send me a message either on WhatsApp, on email, Telegram, anywhere. You can join our community to trade with us every day, every week. So this will be all for now. So by next week, we're going to review this trade and see how they all played out. So I love you guys, and then bye for now, guys.